I didn't expect anything to show up that fast.
But it did.
I was playing on my phone and I looked up. I was like, shoot it, Bubba, shoot it.
Yeah.
First person I called was Bubba.
It's good luck charm, what it is.
My heart went to pounding then.
Yeah.
You know that feeling.
Yeah, boy.
Every hunter knows that.
Yeah.
Where'd he come from? I don't know.
Welcome, folks, to another episode of Huntsman's Creed. I'm Mike McCabe.
I'm Tony Grasso.
And this week, these guys are chasing some great velvet bucks, something I've always wanted to do.
That's right, Mike. We were in central Kentucky, early season. They opened up the first Saturday of September. And we've been coming down here for like the last 5 years trying to shoot a buck in velvet.
In velvet. And the timing is really crucial, isn't it?
It is.
Because that first week, maybe up into that second week, and then it's over with, the velvet starts breaking down.
Yeah, they strip it real fast, overnight.
Really? Gosh, never killed one. Never killed a velvet buck. We might have to change that next year. Let's go straight to it, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Finally, September 1st, 2018, opening day, Kentucky. It's been really warm out, but deer are still showing up every evening to feed and light. Got a nice big 10-pointer showing up. And he's one of the bucks that we want to kill. And hopefully tonight, that'll happen. Stay with us.
September 1st, 2018, the day I'll never forget.
Yeah, and it was hot too, wasn't it?
It was.
95, 96 degrees, humid.
Very humid. Bubba had told me, he's like, I got a really big 10-pointer. Got him pretty much figured out. I know where he's bedding. I know where he's feeding. He's been doing it every night. He was like, I think we can get on this buck. So we got down there. We hunted the evening.
Well, it's too hard to get in there every morning. You blow them out.
All right.
Trying to get in between the feeding and their bedding. So we just hunt all evening.
We weren't in the blind very long. Maybe about half an hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I seen this big buck step out. I looked at Bubba. I was like, oh, shooter. Bubba's like, that's him. That's the buck we want to kill.
That's him, yeah.
He stepped out about 40 yards maybe, and some deer were behind us. Do you remember that? Some deer to the left
deer
of
behind us, just to the left of us. And they, I don't know if they smelt us or whatever, and took off running. He turned straight around, right back over the hill he went.
My heart dropped.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's my luck. I'm like, he's not gonna come back.
Yeah.
And
didn't take long. He showed back up, did it?
Maybe about 10 minutes later, seen another buck stick his head out, and
here he comes.
I was like, here he comes. And came in within, I think it was 33 yards.
33 yards, yeah.
We just started hunting today. He was our target bud. And I don't think he went. He's down like right there. Oh my God. He was kind of quartering a little bit towards us. So, kind of put it on his shoulder. Yeah. And I think it punched right into his heart. So, it blew right through it, dude. He's done.
Huntsman's Creed TV is proudly brought to you by the Huntsman's Foundation, inspiring disabled children to enjoy the great outdoors. Action Track Chair. We provide freedom, independence, and mobility. Tops Camo. Quiet and durable camo for every situation. Afflictor Broadheads. And McCabe Outdoor Mobility. This segment of the Huntsman's Creed TV is brought to you by Tops Camo. Stay warm, stay dry, succeed.
It worked out perfect, just like Bubba said he was gonna do. He showed up 30 yards, smoked them. I'm beyond pumped. I just want to go get my hands on it.
This is what he went in.
Yeah. All right. My first velvet buck in Kentucky. My first velvet buck ever. Beautiful 10-pointer. Bubba had him on trail camera consistently. Just cutting through this little spot, going out to big bean field over here and eating. He was showing up a little bit late in the bean field, too late to shoot. All right, here's the 10-pointer that I shot last night. Too dark to do video or pictures, but this is him. Beautiful 10-point, my first velvet buck, and I'm really excited.
There's not that many states where you're actually able to legally hunt a velvet buck.
No.
I mean, Kentucky and Wyoming, Montana maybe, but for the most part, you know, it's pretty tough to get into a state that'll allow you to hunt them.
Yeah, most seasons don't open until they already shed their velvet.
That's exactly right.
If it wasn't for Duluth Trading Post underwear, I probably never would have shot this guy.
We've been waiting all summer for this. September 1st and it's hot. We got some good bucks showing, so we're just waiting for one to slip up this evening. Let's see if we can have a little good luck on our side. Well, it's day 2 here in Kentucky. Day 1 went pretty well. We've seen 5 bucks yesterday, but none any size. Well, it's been hot today, but this morning we had 2 good bucks show up on wireless camera that we've been getting. So we have high hopes this evening.
I've been trying to get a velvet deer for a couple of years. It seems like every time one comes in, they already got the velvet loss open the weekend for me.
It never fails.
All summer I've been running cameras. It's the first time this deer shows up 3 weeks before season. I was like, man, that's a good deer. I had a big 10-point.
Yeah, you had a big 10-pointer you was hunting.
Oh man, I was like, this is a hit lister. And this deer's not showing a lot in the evenings. And I don't like hunting mornings. I don't like getting in there.
It's hard to hunt up morning early season.
Really hard.
Without blowing them out of there.
Yep. I get in the stand opening day, bunch of young bucks come in. I seen a lot of potential deer.
Yeah.
I got one of the cell cameras and we wake up the next second morning and there he is, perfect daylight.
Yeah, broad daylight.
Yep. I was like, man, if I was in the stand, perfect wind and I just can't get in there. Well, I hung going that evening maybe thinking he might show up since he was in there that morning.
Still nothing.
Still nothing.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of young bucks. Gotta get back to camp that night.
It comes the 3rd morning.
We all get to talking about it like, man, maybe you should try it. Yep.
You're gonna push your luck.
Yep, I'm gonna push my luck the 3rd morning.
Yeah.
All right, my little brother, he's gonna be my cameraman.
Chase is your cameraman that morning, yeah.
Well, I get to the farm 2 hours before daylight, and we get to the creek, and it's 100 yards, 150 yards from my stand. Sitting there triggering my cell camera, making sure there was nothing in. Well, there was a deer in there. We was waiting for it to ease off. As soon as it eased off, we took off to the stand.
Beeline to the stand.
Yep.
Looked like 2 squirrels climbing up a tree.
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't know, we may have been a little faster this morning. Quiet as we could be, but got up in the stand, got the camera arm up, it was dark, got the camera arm up, and that was without making a bunch of racket.
Yeah.
I get sat down, and I hear look over and deer coming in. I didn't have nothing ready.
Just did make it in the tree.
Just got in time.
Yeah.
Waiting for everything to get break daylight. If I could start getting everything ready. Start getting daylight to look over. Then get my binoculars and I see See him
Here he
coming through the
comes.
woods.
He's coming over the hill.
Coming through the woods.
Yeah. What'd I tell you? Real horsepower, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Good girl. Whoa, Betty, whoa, yeah. Don't forget, guys, follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Now, this is real horsepower.
Come on, Bubba, let's go.
This segment of the Huntsman's Creed TV is brought to you by the Huntsman's Foundation, helping to inspire and enable disabled Americans of all ages.
And I heard something.
Yeah.
I looked up, it's starting to break daylight. I looked, eased over, deer started coming in. A bunch of 2 or 3 little small bucks come in. I waited till it got daylight before I moved my quiver off my bow and everything. I look up and I see movement back to the woods.
Here he comes.
I get my binoculars up. Here he comes. Yeah. Here
Did you get nervous?
Oh, my heart went to
Yeah.
my heart went to pounding then.
Yeah.
You know that feeling.
Yeah, boy.
Every hunter knows that.
Yeah.
Well, everything, I'm starting to, 1,000 things are running through my mind at the time. I still got my quiver on my bow and everything.
Yeah.
I'm not even ready.
Trying to get it all.
No arrow on the bow.
Yeah.
Oh man, all these deer all around me. I'm just being as easy as I can, put everything up, finally get situated. The whole time, my brother has never filmed before.
Yeah.
So I'm making sure he's got him. I don't know how many times I asked him, it seemed
Yeah.
like 1,000.
Yeah, probably wasn't over 30 seconds, and you asked him
It probably
15
was.
times.
Yeah. I asked him
Yeah.
a bunch, but he said, no camera light, no camera light. I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna wait. I ain't shooting this deer until I get good camera light.
Yeah.
Well, he starts breaking. He said, I'm starting to get him in the frame. Well, the deer comes around between us and the corn. So he finally, like he's gonna ease off. So I looked at him one more time. I said, you got him. I got him. All right, here it is. I drew back and
He's down right there, bud. You ain't gotta. Did you see me? They come in right before light, and we had to sit here forever until we got enough light to shoot. I don't know what couldn't really tell what kind of shot I made, but we watched him go down.
You drilled him.
oh man, I drilled him.
Yeah.
My first velvet deer.
Yeah. He didn't go very far neither.
No, you could see him fall.
Yeah. He
Yep.
fell on camera.
Well,
Yeah.
I couldn't be more pumped. Get my first velvet buck.
We watched him fall. I think I still need to leave him alone because I can't see. I can see the knot, but I can't see it moving. So I think he's good and dead. We had to. He come in before daylight. We had to sit and watch him forever before the camera could get seen. Chase, my little brother. Yeah, all the bucks come in this morning, and I shot him at 20. I think it's like 23 yards.
First person I called was you.
Yeah, just like a year before.
Yeah, just like the year before. First person I called was Bubba.
It's his good luck charm, what it
Yeah.
is.
Well, right here's where he was standing when I shot this morning. He was about 20 yards, but he went right through here, and I could watch him fall. So let's get up here and put my hands on him. My first velvet buck. He's nothing like killing one with a bow, neither. He come in before daylight. He never, I thought he was gonna leave before ever got daylight enough to get him on camera, but he stuck around just long enough. I got that wireless camera, and in the last 2 mornings he's been in here, and I didn't want to push it, but he hadn't been shown in the evenings and daylight, so I was like, this morning I'm gonna try it. We waited at the truck until nothing was in the corn this morning, about an hour before daylight. And I finally seen the opportunity to hurry up and get in the stand, and we didn't booger nothing out. And
As soon as it wasn't long after we sat in a stand, we heard deer coming in. It was too dark to see, and it broke daylight, and him and a few other bucks was in there. A lot of luck on our side.
It's a big old deer too.
Yeah, he had 16 scorables on him. Yeah, 16. We'll be getting him. Can't wait to get him back from the taxidermist.
Huntsman's Creed TV is proudly brought to you by the Huntsman's Foundation, inspiring disabled veterans to enjoy the great outdoors. Action Track Chair, we provide freedom, independence, and mobility. Tops Camo, stay warm, stay dry, succeed. Afflictor Broadheads, and McCabe Outdoor Mobility. This segment of the Huntsman's Creed TV is brought to you by McCabe Outdoor Mobility, serving disabled Americans nationwide.
Well, after you killed your big velvet buck on opening day, killed yours on Saturday. We didn't hunt on Sunday because the wind was wrong.
Yep.
We've been watching these deer back here for, I don't know, a month, in and out back here. So we finally got the right wind. I'm behind the bow today. Tony, he's behind the camera. We're gonna slip back here and see if we can't get one of them on the ground to go with Tony's big monster 10-pointer he killed on opening evening.
We pushed a couple deer out going in, but just as soon as we get in there and get set up, there's a mama and two little ones comes in. You know, Tony, I don't know of too many other states that would have really fit what we're looking for as far as the game, the country, beautiful country.
It is beautiful. Central Kentucky's got a bunch of deer, a bunch of turkey. It's like
good quality deer. And the turkeys, I mean,
bar none, some of the best turkey hunting around.
It's a good location for the foundation.
I agree.
We just got set up. We started in here at our blind and there was 3 does and a little one already in here. So we had to wait till they eased off. And we tried to get out here real quick and get set up. Before we got set up, there was a mama and 2 babies come in.
The way I was set up in the blind, I was sitting on the right-hand side of it. Tony was sitting on the left-hand side. And I couldn't see where the deers had usually been coming out. So I told him, I said, when the deers come out, or if you see one, tell me. Because I had to get up, get ready, put my foot in under my butt to raise me up to shoot over the blind. He said, all right. So we hadn't been there 10 minutes. He said, hey, shoot her. I said, where? He said, 12 yards. I was like, I looked over and he was sitting over on his phone like this.
I didn't expect anything to show up that fast.
But it did.
I was playing on my phone and I looked up. I was like, shoot her, Bubba, shoot her.
Yeah.
Bubba goes, where'd he come from? I don't know.
He put his head down, turned away from us. I finally eased up and got my foot in under me. That's all it said.
We just smoked the big 9-pointer. And we ain't been here, 30 minutes. We look up, here he comes. And I drilled him. We heard him crash right down there to the left. That's right. I love it when a plan comes together. As y'all can tell, our blind is actually a big old barn. You can go slide right down in there, go right through that alleyway, get in that barn, climb in the back of that blind. Deer don't have a clue. You're in a million miles of them.
Bubba's lived in Central Kentucky his whole life.
He's lived in this county his whole life.
But he's so busy with helping us and working with the foundation and getting everything set up for
He's outfitted for a few years too.
He has. And he's never really gotten a chance to get out and do his own velvet deer hunt. This year we got him out and...
That's cool. That's cool. He's been taking care of everybody else all these years.
Yep.
And now he finally gets his own
Finally got to get out and shoot his own velvet buck.
That's cool.
Well, we found him. He went a little further than we thought he did. We first heard him. When I shot him, we thought he fell in about 30 or 40 yards, but he got tangled up in a big cedar tree. big 9-pointer, got long 2s and 3s. My first full velvet deer. That makes 3 for the Huntsmans Creed crew the first week.
Well, Tony, congratulations, man.
Thank
What
you.
a stellar buck in velvet. Gosh, that's great. Guys, 3 velvet bucks, 3 Pope and Youngs in 3 days. It don't get no better than that.
No.
It really don't. And the best part, though, is it was done right here on the Foundation's ground.
That's right, Mike. If you missed any of our episodes, you can log on to huntsmansfoundation.com and watch them on there.
That's right. And unfortunately, folks, we're going to have to say goodbye because this is the end of the show.
That's right. Next week, we're going to be in Ohio watching Mike shoot some nice whitetails.
Chasing big whitetails, absolutely. And do me a favor, please knock on someone's door that has a handicap and invite them on a hunt, and you'll feel good about it.
Closed captioning provided by the Huntsmans Foundation, inspiring and enabling disabled veterans to return to the great outdoors.
Well, I can't believe how good of an opening day. Don't look at me like that. Hey, come on.
I don't remember.
You ready? I remember.
Started out.
All right.
We was doing good. You done jacked it up.